It's time to live, impact, value, and engage heart first. It's time for Live at 7:55 with Mitch Taylor.
Good morning. Welcome to Live at 7:55 for this Monday, October 14th. Thanks for joining me here for your weekday motivational kickstart. That is Live at 7:55. Wanted to address on Friday's edition of Live at 7:55, we talked to Chris Hintz, and Chris asked, what do you say to someone who thinks that adding stuff will make you more successful? We'll chat about it just after this. DJ NTV co-located with Photo Booth Expo. Get your tickets right now for $180. That's gonna be the cheapest they'll ever be, and it's through the end of the month. Grab your tickets at djntv.com or photoboothexpo.com. So Chris Hintz talked about what if you do if someone asks you, well, I'm gonna add all these things and I'm gonna make me better. I completely disagree. And Chris specifically mentioned uplighting, photo booths. You can add all the things you want to your business. It's not going to make you successful. It's just going to leave you with a bunch of debt or no cash if you're paying straight cash, homie. And it's going to leave you in a situation where you're looking around like, what? Think about it if you just wanted to collect cars, for example. And I'm not talking like older cars that may have appreciated in value. I'm talking about just cars like an 86 whatever, Ford whatever, right? Or a 95, Toyota whatever. It's just going to leave you with a bunch of things sitting around collecting that you're not making money on that have depreciated. Your gear depreciates quickly. And so adding uplights, adding a photo booth aren't inherently going to make you more money. Morning, Tom. Morning, Frank. Morning, Adam. Riley. Thanks for being here. And yeah, Tom says there has to be a balance of investment between training and gear. Adam says it did 10 years ago. First to have it, made out like a bandit. Adam, I agree. A business partner of mine, Lee Haynes, and I jumped into the photo booth business 10 years ago, literally. I think it was 2008, 9, something like that. And made quite a bit of coin and did well with the business and not like ridiculously well, but did okay, And so I think it's one of those things that you need to know when it's time to invest in the gear and when it's time to invest in you. And as Tom said, there has to be a healthy balance of both. And it's not just you, the performer, that you need to invest in. What about you, the businessman? What about you, the marketing person? What about you health-wise? What about you from the sales perspective? Because without any of those things working congruently with each other in the whole process, you're not going to be as successful as you think you can be either. And certainly there's a time to invest in gear. A 5-year depreciation is what we run here. And I think it's important that you have the same kind of numbers in your own business. But I know if it wasn't for my continual investment in myself as a business person with different industry groups I'm a part of or different associations I belong to that are different, marketing or contacts I have, I wouldn't be where I am today. And it's also time to invest in performance when it's time to invest in performance. If that phone isn't ringing as much as it should, you definitely need to be investing in your performance. That's very, very important. Mr. Rakovsky, just because you're handling more money does not mean you're making more money. Amen, sir. Amen. Tom Heath says, sell gear before you own it. Purchase only when you see a need. And Riley comments, products will sell if you are the weak link. Invest in you first. It's all good. I'm sure Riley was fast typing there. Absolutely. Products will sell if you don't have the talent to back it up. And a cheap price is a cheap price is a cheap price. And it's okay to be a cheap price. but that's what people really are buying. Don't fool yourself. They're not buying you. They're buying your price. If you are the lowest price in the market, they're not buying you. They're buying your price, period. So again, adding stuff should only be added when it's time to. And here's the thing. I'll answer this question as well, super quick. How do you know when it's time to add something? Or how do you know if something's right to add? Survey your clients in advance. Find out from them specifically if they're interested in it. I know, I remember, probably Scuba did this too, I'm assuming. Back in the day when video booths first became a thing. I remember one coming to Mobile Beat Las Vegas, and I did a survey. And this booth was like, I don't know, 14 grand or something stupid like that back in 09, 20 grand, whatever the number was. And I surveyed my brides, and they weren't really all that interested in it. So at that point, it's like, okay, well, we're not going to go there with it because the demand isn't there. I see that too often. I just saw a post by someone saying that, you know, they need to either sell gear or get a bigger storage unit because they've gone too much in regards to purchases. So again, you have to know where to draw the line. I know we as DJs like shiny, blinky things, and that's okay, but it doesn't mean you have to make the investment. You have to make the investment when the time is right for you from the operation standpoint, when the gear has outlived its value to you, and when it's time to grow your business further and you see an opportunity to do so. That's the time to do it. Morning, Bill. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching live at 7:55. I hope that answered your question, Chris. From that standpoint, what do you say to someone? I would tell them, you know, get training in any area of your business that you truly in your heart of hearts feel that you are deficient in, that you need help in to grow your business, whether that's marketing, sales, operations, planning, production, or performance, wherever it is. That's the answer I give. Thanks so much for watching live at 7:55. Greatly appreciate your viewership. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about candles and mirrors. See you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching live at 7:55. To bring Mitch to speak to your organization, go to MitchTaylor.net. Now go live, impact, value, and engage heart first.